Some of the strongest financial positions look completely unimpressive from the outside, and some of the most impressive lifestyles are hanging on by a thread. If you've ever felt misunderstood because your spending doesn't look flashy, this is for you. Several years ago, my husband and I were celebrating our 10th wedding anniversary, and we went to Disney World without the kids, just the two of us. And we planned a beautiful dinner at California Grill at the Contemporary overlooking Magic Kingdom. We had gone there for our honeymoon 10 years earlier, and it was one of the best meals of my life. Fireworks, incredible service, beautiful experience, delicious food. It was expensive. It was several $100s, and we almost never eat out. I doubt we spend that much money in an entire year eating out. To us, this wasn't casual spending. It was an intentional celebration. I shared the story with someone because I thought it was meaningful. They had asked me my favorite meal experience, and I shared about our 10th wedding anniversary at California Grill. And she told me that it was a lovely story. And then later, she ridiculed my whole family because she said that people shouldn't spend that much money on one meal. And I felt so much shame. What she saw was the visible spending, the extravagant meal, the celebration. What she didn't see was the invisible structure that made it possible. She didn't see that we had paid off $116,000 worth of student loan debt. She didn't know that we had paid cash for an adoption or my husband's second master's degree. She didn't know that we don't eat out, that we save for our kids' college fund, or that we pay cash for cars. She didn't know that we say no to normal lifestyle upgrades. She saw one dinner, and she built a whole narrative around it. That was the moment when I realized most people evaluate finances based on what's visible, but real financial stability is mostly invisible. It's the invisible putting money away each month toward retirement, kids' college, a car fund so you can pay cash and not have a car payment. And here's the part people really don't see. When my husband was transferred, we were told our house would sell in a few days. So we put a deposit down on a new build in our new town. And our old house didn't sell. For nearly 2 years, we carried payments on both properties. For a season, we lived in a tiny 2-bedroom apartment with our 3 kids and 2 of our dogs. No furniture. We stayed with the wrong realtor who kept giving us misinformation for 6 months. No showings, no offers. And eventually we fired her and found a better realtor who helped us lease that home. And then eventually we sold it. Not for as much as we thought we were going to 2 years prior. We lost a significant amount of equity. It was really hard. I panicked a lot. But we never went into consumer debt. And that's not because we were calm. It's because we had structure and a really good realtor. Here's what I learned. Visible spending is loud. Invisible wealth is quiet. Invisible wealth looks like paying cash for things slowly, not buying things that are new, driving an older car that you could pay for with cash, living below your means, not eating out, having uncomfortable conversations, firing professionals when they aren't serving you, and sticking to your priorities even when you may feel embarrassed. It's not glamorous, but it's strong. To survive those difficult seasons wasn't perfection. It was quiet systems. We had clear priorities, no consumer debt, saving structures, faith anchoring us when panic got loud, professionals that helped us and guided us through the process, and an agreement about what mattered long term. And I'm sharing my system with you. You can click the link in the description below to download the spreadsheet that I've used to budget every dollar that's come in and every dollar that's been spent for almost 20 years. We may have panicked emotionally, but we didn't redesign our financial structure based on panic. That's the difference. If you feel misunderstood financially, ask yourself, are you building visible status or invisible stability? Are you spending to avoid judgment, or is your spending aligned with your values? Are you letting outside commentary rewrite your internal priorities? Invisible wealth requires confidence, not arrogance. Confidence. That dinner wasn't irresponsible. It was aligned. And owning 2 homes wasn't failure, it was temporary. Losing equity didn't erase our discipline. You can build a life that looks quiet and is still incredibly strong. Invisible wealth isn't flashy, but it holds. And that's what I care about. And I hope that you'll join me. Let me know what you have been learning about your finances and how that aligns with your values. Download my spreadsheet in the description below and help plan your future and help guide your decisions.